Hi everybody, welcome to the laboratory here in Manchester. I'm at the ELRIG Flow Cytometry and Imaging Conference 2021. I'm delighted to be at the BioRad booth. I'm joined by Mike Blundell and Richard Cuthbert, and today they're going to tell me a little bit about what they're talking to delegates about here at the event. So let's start with Michael. How are you, Michael?
Very well, thank you.
Well, it's lovely to see you. So before we start talking about what you're actually discussing with delegates this week, could you give viewers a quick overview on BioRad and your particular business unit?
Yes, so BioRad's founded in the 1950s in the US, and it provides life science solutions across many different applications, and we're particularly focused on flow cytometry and antibodies.
Brilliant. So what are you actually talking to delegates about this week?
Well, actually it's a really nice opportunity just to come and see people again, because it's been a while. So we're actually here to talk about our world-class flow cytometer and about a new range of antibodies we have.
Brilliant. So what are the new antibodies that you've got?
So we have a new range of StarBright conjugated antibodies. It's a new dye, and we just launched it last year, and now we're launching a whole series of them, enabling people to build bigger, better panels in flow cytometry.
Fantastic. So Richard, I see the cell analyzer there as well. So can you give us a quick overview of that?
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, absolutely. So this is BioRad's flagship cell analyzer. It's a flow cytometer, and it's also a very good screening instrument as well. Just as a kind of quick overview, the first thing to point out is, although it's got a lot of parameters, it's got 27 fluorescent parameters and 5 lasers. It's quite a compact unit, so there's nothing external apart from the box that you see here. There's no external fluidics cart or anything like that. All the fluidics are contained within the instrument, as you can see here. They're level monitored, so you know when those bottles are running out. You can replace them, we can hot swap them very, very easily. And so you can't run your instrument dry, or it doesn't have any of the problems that are associated with that.
Right.
The other great feature of this instrument is the plate loader. So this is a really versatile plate loader. It's got integrated shaking and also integrated cooling. It's also compatible with pretty much all types of plates, so round bottom, flat bottom, V bottom. It will take 96 well plates, it will take 384 well plates, and it will also take 5mm tubes. And swapping between, say, plates and tubes, different formats, is as simple as just taking one plate out and putting a rack of tubes in. So it's really as simple as that. And then and everything else is guided by the software. So there's no hardware switchover at all. One of the other nice features in here is we have the beads, the QC beads that are actually housed within the instrument. So to activate a QC run, it's as simple as one button to check your daily QC. So very, very easy, very straightforward.
Right. So how does it integrate with the dyes then?
So we've got a display here. This is part of the software that runs the ZE5. One of the nice features of this is we have this spectral display of the dyes that you're going to select for your assay. So it means it's very easy. You don't have to remember the excitation and emission profiles, and also it won't let you do things like select 2 dyes that aren't compatible. So it makes setting up your assays very easy and straightforward. So we've got a couple of the StarBright dyes already loaded up there. So I'll hand back over to Mike, and he can tell you a little bit more about those StarBright dyes.
Thank you for that.
Yes, so StarBright dyes have been designed to be very bright and have narrow excitation and emission. So it means you get reduced spillover and spreading when you're building your large cytometry panels. And I just happen to have an example of a panel. So here's a panel we did. It's an 18 colour panel containing 11 StarBright dyes of the UV laser, the violet laser and of the blue laser, mixed in with common dyes such as FITZI, PE, Alexa fluors. And some of the benefits of StarBright dyes, apart from their brightness, is that you don't need a special buffer to multiplex them. So if you have a buffer that you need in your screening or in your assay, you can use the StarBright dyes without a special buffer. and you can pre-mix the StarBright dyes for up to 28 days. So you can make a master mix and then use that same master mix on all your samples, reducing the error. And they're very, very stable. So we have stability data for over 4 years when stored in the fridge, and you get the same lot-to-lot consistency regardless of the vial you purchase.
That's fantastic. And what makes them unique then to other dyes out there in the market?
Well, the lack of a special buffer for multiplexing and the fact that you can put them together and keep them in the fridge for up to 28 days, you can't do that with other dyes. And their brightness, so they are designed to be brighter than any of the other dyes that are out there on the market.
So I understand you're also presenting this week. So when are you presenting and on what?
So I'm presenting tomorrow afternoon, and it would be a talk showcasing how BioRad's reagents come together with their high parameter instrument, the ZE5. So I'll be showcasing the performance of the StarBright dyes, telling everyone about the data we have now and what's going to come in the future.
Right, so out of interest, I know you can't reveal everything, but what is going to come in the future?
So we're going to launch more and more dyes. So as Richard has said, the ZE5 is a 5 laser flow cytometer, and we have StarBright dyes at the moment for only 3 of those lasers.
Right.
So you can probably guess what's going to come next. We are going to release more dyes to cover all the different filters and lasers on the ZE5.
Brilliant. So there you go, viewers. So if you're here this week in Manchester at the event, then come and see the guys here at the booth. Check out Mike's talk tomorrow afternoon. And now, if people aren't here, how can they get more information?
So you can go to our website, www.bioradantibodies.com/flow, and you could go to bioradantibodies.com/Starbrite to get specific Starbrite information.
Very well remembered it.
Almost like.
So there you go, viewers. You can also check out the website, and the links will be above the video, so you can click on them directly if you can't be here. So, gentlemen, all that's going to say is have a lovely event. It's lovely to see you here, and actually, it's nice to be here. And I'll just very quickly show you, viewers. We're in Manchester, but it's not raining right now, so that's a really good sign. So, and it was snowing over the weekend, I know that. So, it's lovely to see you both. Have a great event this week, and also good luck with the presentation tomorrow night. I hope it goes very well.
Thank you.
If you cannot make it to the booth, cannot see the presentation, which I think will be available on demand after the event as well, then you can check out the website and contact both, because they're both on LinkedIn. I'm connected with them, so you can talk to them on LinkedIn and ask them any questions as well. So all that's enjoy the rest of the week. Viewers, I hope you found that useful, and until next time, as always, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.